in England. He established the glass at the Fine Arts College of Shanghai University in 2000. But he's also acknowledged before all this as a painter and as a poet. And indeed his mother was a renowned poet in China. He was the founding director of the Shanghai Museum of Glass. Now that's a little like the Wagga Museum, except it has that and the scientific museum as well, and the studio as well, and more and more and more. Not only was he the founding director of that museum, he is currently the founding director of another glass museum in northern China. He holds many other positions and many other titles, and if I was to list them for you, it would take the entire session. Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Zhuang Xiaowei.
Hi, everyone. Hello. Yeah, my name's Jia, and this is Professor Zhuang. The reason that I'm here is he's my father, and he will speak in Chinese, and I will translate his language into English. So when I mention it's not me, it's me, my father. But if you sense pretentiousness, that is me.
Thank you so much. 我为什么挑选这个主题呢？我想讲的呢是关于一些生活的片段，这些片段呢和我的生活有关，也和玻璃艺术在中国的发展有关。
Just a little bit of introduction and why I want to choose my story to talk about the contemporary glass art in China. When I was invited by this conference to have a talk, I feel it's very hard to talk in third person because I feel a little bit hard for the audience that deliver a historical class. So I'd rather choose my 5 stories, and these 5 stories is the most important moment for my glass career, and also it reflects a very important moment for the glass art in China.
这5个片段呢，大概在讲述了我的一个创作的道路，还有一个教育的观点。其次呢，是一个关于博物馆和一个社会的问题，还有我在尝试打开这个商业的道路。最后呢，我想谈一谈有关一个文化作为一个动力的发展的问题。
So this is 5 my glass stories, and the first story is about my study and my creation and my philosophy about glass art. And the second one is my teaching of glass in China, and the third one is I become the director of the Shanghai Museum of Glass, and the fourth one is about marketing, and many audience are thinking about that, the economy things. And the last one is about culture. It's my next project, my experiment. Of modern and tradition.
1998年到2000年呢，我在英国一个大学叫沃夫汉顿大学学习。这个大学呢，对中国玻璃艺术的发展非常重要的。中国的很多大学呢，都来自于那里的教育。所以大概中国当代玻璃艺术的一个学院玻璃艺术的根呢，应该是在英国。我的导师呢，叫凯斯·科明斯，他告诉了我们很多事情。
So I spent 2 years studying Masters of Art in the University of University of Wolverhampton. University of New South Wales is my school. Sorry. So I started from 1988, and Professor Case Cumming was my supervisor.
我之前呢没有接触过玻璃艺术，因为玻璃艺术对我来说是个新的东西，对整个中国来说，当时也是一个新的东西。那么我第一件事情呢，要区分这个玻璃艺术和其他艺术有什么不同的地方。
And during my study, I developed my philosophy about glass art, and I always answer a question: what make glass art different to other forms of art?
我为此写了一本书。这本书呢，专门讲了这样一个问题。 有关玻璃艺术创作方法的研究。
So I collect my philosophy and wrote them down into a book and published in 2007.
我想理论问题今天就不展开了，我就想看图片吧。
If you want to know my philosophy, buy my book. And here I want to show some pictures of my works. 这是孤独行走的人，这是说的是我自己。This piece of work reflect myself. It is about a lonely man walking in the midnight.
我就是个很矛盾的人。我一方面是一个得到很多荣誉的人，另外一方面呢，我的内心呢也非常的孤独。
I'm a contradiction man, and I received lots of honor, but also it's made me and pushed me into an awkward situation sometimes, and made me feel very alone.
这种矛盾呢，一直贯穿着我的生活。我接下来还会谈到。
And those things is a part of my life, and we'll mention that later.
这是一个系统，叫做灰笛，大概做了27件不同的种类，对。
That one is one of a theory, one of the series of 26 pieces of work, and that one's collected by the National Museum, Scotland.
我的创作的灵感呢，来自于不同的方面，这是有些来自于自然，有些来自于文学，也有些呢来自于古代的物件。
There are three major sources of my idea of my works, and some from landscape, and some from poetry and literature, and this one's from the objects from ancient China. 我经常喜欢做一件事情，就是一个同样的结构，然后里边有很多不同的技术。 I want to use I always use some simple shapes, but use different techniques and textile inside of the glass.
这是一匹马，追风，来自于2000年前的一个古老的故事。
And that piece of work is inspired by an Asian story.
这件作品呢叫做《记》，它呢，在12年的时候呢，拍卖的时候呢，创造了一个最高的价格，60万人民币。一共有4件，那么我有一件呢，我这次呢就作为一个礼物，捐赠给这个澳大利亚的玻璃协会，希望能拍卖出一个好价钱来支持协会的工作。
The work called there's a series of work called the Sacrifice, and one of it is sold at an auction in China in 2012, and I donate another piece of this series to Ausglass, and I hope that increase the relationship between China and Australia.
这是第二个呢，是关于片段，是关于我的一个教学的观点。主要呢，我想应该是西方的观点，比较崇尚自由和有价值的争论。
Let's move to the next story. This is the road of my academics. It's about my teaching in China. In 2000, I set up a glass studio at Shanghai University, and we want to have a freedom during my education, during my teaching.
如何加强这个教学和国际的连接呢？一个很好的办法就参加展览会。
It is a better way that to participate in international exhibitions for a glass studio.
这方面呢，海外留学的背景呢，给了我很多帮助。
The University of Wolverhampton gave me a lot of support.
第三个片段呢，是讲一讲这个玻璃的一个博物馆在上海。
The third story is about the Museum for Glass in Shanghai.
它是一个老的玻璃工厂改建过来的。我在那里服务了5年，其中做了4年，做了第1任的馆长。
So the building of the museum is from an old factory, and I serviced at that museum for 5 years, and become the first director of this museum.
这个博物馆呢，我组织了一个国际的团队，那个总的设计师 Tilman 来自于德国。
I recruited an international design team, and the chief designer is Tilman. He is from Germany.
Tiffany 呢，来自于法国的一个程序设计师。
Tiffany is from France.
还有来自于以色列海法大学的那个效率研究的工程师。
And also including the engineer from Israel.
我想这个博物馆呢，应该让不同文化的人都能够理解。
I hope that museum can deliver a multicultural feeling.
博物馆得到了很多的支持，特别是得到了康宁玻璃博物馆的支持。
The museum got lots of support, and especially康宁 Museum.
这是现场的照片。
That is the inside of the museum.
2010年呢，我呢参加了那个国际博物馆协会的工作 ，ICON。
I became a member of the International Council of Museum in 2010.
我接触了很多考古学家，还有文学家，还有那个管理博物馆的专业人员，拓展了我很多的想法。认识这些人呢，对接下来的我在做的一个博物馆有很大的帮助。
I made a lot of connection to very different professional area, including archaeology, writing, and I forgot. But anyway, but that helped me. That gave me a lot of help for my next big project.
这是我想打开市场的门。
So the fourth story is about opening of market.
我做了这个 Art 上海的策展人，12年和13年。同时呢，在14年呢，因为我在另外一个北方一个城市很忙，我没有做策展，但是我推荐了那个澳大利亚的玻璃艺术，他们作为特别展区去参展的。
I curated Art Shanghai 2012 and 2013, but last year I was very busy for the big project that I mentioned before. So I wouldn't, I didn't curate the Art Shanghai last year, but I introduced Ausglass to Art Shanghai 2014, and they bring their works to Shanghai and made their impression.
澳大利亚艺术家的作品呢，对上海人民留下了深刻的印象。
Yeah, he said made their impression.
这是展览。
Some pictures from the exhibition.
为了使这些展览呢让人家印象深刻，那么我们晚上搞了一个盛大的派对。
I held a very large party to bring audience attention. So that about 5,000 visitors attended.
艺术是混合的，它可以给人带来了很深刻的记忆。
So art is about make happiness for the publics.
12年的时候呢，我们搞了一次拍卖，这是第一次这个全部是玻璃艺术的拍卖。68件作品呢，都全部卖掉了，而且溢价了40%。
So Art Shanghai 2012 is the first time that glass artworks are sold on an auction in China, and all the pieces were sold out and over the price 40%.
我也很矛盾，花了很多时间去组织，所以呢自己也没有时间做作品，所以丢失了很多钱。对。
I spent lots of time on curating, and that made me that stopped me to making new artworks. That can be considered a kind of lost.
这是最后一个片段，关于文化动力。
That is the last story. That story is about the big project.
在中国北方有个地方叫祁县，那里呢是中国玻璃生产的基地。
The project is located in Qi County. It is the largest glass industry in China.
然后呢，要做一个巨大的博物馆。
So the project is mainly about a museum.
博物馆有个概念，就叫无边际。
The museum applied a new concept called museum without, that's a running spelling there, without borders.
博物馆的建筑是有边的，它连接了不同的地方。
So the concept is about there's unlimited, there's limited space in the museum, but the museum link to the other features from a very large area.
第一连接的工厂。
So there are several links that the museum will link to the local area, and the first one is the local glass manufacturers and craftsmanship.
第二个连接一个古老的城市。
And the second link is to the old downtown.
第三个连接着一些山区的小村庄。
And the third link is nearby villages.
我还想试图恢复一些当地的传统文化在里边。
He also want to reserve and protect a local traditional culture.
还连接着一个古代的遗址。
And also linked to an Asian archaeology site.
不但如此，博物馆是一个很大的区域，它是一个公园。
And the project become bigger, not only including a museum, but also some other things. And they were included in a park.
这次呢，我想邀请不同的艺术家在这里住和工作。
And one of the building is Glass Studios, and I want to invite you to go to China and to visit and live in that Glass Studios.
这是一个商业中心，
That this is a commercial center.
这是一个非常巨大的一个彩虹的广场。
There's a square called Rainbow Square.
这是一个游客中心，
This is visitor center.
正在建造中。
It is under construction.
这是一个展览中心，
Exhibition center.
我会为澳大利亚的玻璃专门留一块地方免费提供。
There was a special section in that center for you, for the Australian artists.
这是正在建造中。
And the center is constructing now.
这是一个非常大的计划。政府有很大的投入，因为像我刚才说的一句话，就是政府原来是当地靠买煤、买资源，做玻璃有很多污染来获得经济的。现在呢，想改变成另外一种文化的方式。
So that project is a very important role in the future for the Chi County. I think that can answer the question that lady asked before. This is about the economy. So the Chinese government is thinking about a transfer from consuming resource into producing culture, and that is part of the project. So this project is part of that kind of thinking. It's called a creative industry.
我最后的矛盾就是，我是个艺术家，喜欢自由的生活，但是呢，我呢又恰恰有很多工作让我没有自由。
So the dilemma, dilemma of myself is, I'm an artist, but I got a lot of jobs, and those jobs frustrating me and stop me going further to explore my art.
我想，但是总是要有人做这个事。
But somebody must do that.
Okay, finished.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I think we must say Shei to Zhuang and Sun. Are there any questions? Claire.
When will that amazing looking complex be opened?
刚才说的那个关于 Park 这一部分的建筑和所有的博物馆最后完成2年完成。
And we'll finish in 2 years.
这是一个很清楚的时间表。
Is the funding for the new museum and park all government money, or is it government and private money?
经费来自于3个部分，一个部分来自于政府的支持，所以现在呢，政府为了妥善的使用这笔钱呢，就派教授学者去管这件事，使这批钱呢用得非常有效。
那第二笔钱？
第二笔呢， 是来自于银行的借款、贷款，第3笔呢来自于民间的集资，民间的集资占了25%。
So there's a very large project. The source of money from 3, and 1 is from the government, and the government resigned lots of experts being assigned lots of position to professors and experts like my father, and the second resource is.
第2个来自银行贷款。
A second resource, it's very easy, and it's from banks.
第3个来自于民间的集资，
and
25%。
And third one is from the private individuals or companies, and that occupies about 25%.
Tim.
Do you realise how many glass artists there are in the world that all want to have a piece of the museum? Space for us all.
Do you realise how many glass artists there are in the world that all want to have a piece of that museum?
Is it teasing me?
No, no.
他就是他觉得他
有收藏多少件？
对，差不多这个意思。
对。我在想呢，大概收藏300到400件，当代玻璃艺术 （contemporary）。
So that question sounds like a joke, but I will give you a number. So the figure is about 300 to 400 pieces in that new museum.
我已经找到了一笔很大的基金。
I already got a large mountain of money.
来自一个富豪的捐赠。
From a very rich person, and he didn't want to give his name.
其中澳大利亚的玻璃也是很重要的一部分。
And Australian glass will be the large, will have a large proportion of the whole collection of this new museum.
需要大家帮助，需要大家帮助。
And I call Australian artists here. Well, of course, after the museum finished.
Yeah. Do we have any more questions?
Can you talk about the special events that are being planned, or special conferences that are being planned for when this opens?
The last one, the big project.
This,
For these.
Yeah.
when this, in 2 years, you said it's opening, so will you be bringing international conferences and events and so forth? What will be happening?
I just need to put that into the system. Can you tell us about the opening? Will there be conferences and special exhibitions and opportunities for people to visit China?
就那个博物馆，室内博物馆提不提供机会，类似于像国际会议或者国际展览？
这是非常重要的。里边有一个很大的那个访问中心，里边可以住，也可以在里边工作，也有国际会议的地方，有的。
那个地方是不是就是那个格拉斯的地方？
不是格拉斯，
是的地方，
另外一个地方。
另外一个地方。
它有个会议中心，我还要有一个巨大的，有一个很大的会议中心，大概可以提供600个人。
For sure. And there's a conference center. It's provide about 600,
个座位的一个
including a 606 theater, and they can provide venue for international conference.
希望大家去那里开会。
I want to invite you guys.
I want to remind you this is all recorded. Would you please put your hands together for Zhuang and Zhan?
Thank you very much. Thank you, Zhuang. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
there are a few announcements before the next session, then there'll be a short break in the last session of the day. The first announcement will make someone very happy, and I think I know who it is. We've found a mobile phone. Ja? Well,
It's a black, and it's naked, no case on it.
we found an owner, right? And Claire, I think it'd be easier if you just made the other announcements.
If you're checking your emails and you're a member of Ausglass, you will have received an email from Ausglass's admin. Please respond if you do not want your details to be included in a shared list of conference attendees.